Okay, we've got the green flag at the back and the nice lady in pink at the front will wander off. They look for the red lights, which will be on now, and we wait for the start. Lights are out and off they go. Oh, third row of the grid. Great start from third row of the grid. Novice Jack at third row. That looked to me like Robert Bryant got a good start right from the third row there. And all very gentlemanly through the first turn. Nobody's gone straight on or had a visit to the kitty litter. All very tidy down through Craner curves by the looks of things, as they make their way up towards McSwan's curve for the first time.
Let me guess, is Harris leading?
Well, it's a bit hard to tell, chap.
It is from this distance, isn't it?
My eye was taken by someone who had got a bullet start off the middle of the third row.
Ah, okay. I think maybe it was a bullet that was prematurely loaded. No comment. Well, I've sorted out the little thing with Tommy Jones's lap record. He did jump the curb on the first lap.
Okay.
And he set the lap record on the fifth lap. So, so it stands. No problem at all.
Good, excellent. Okay. I was saying that you'd gone down maybe to find out if we could have up-to-date information with regards to transgressions whilst we're doing this, to try and pass that on during the races.
No, would be good. I didn't ask the question. I don't think we can. What we can do is we could listen to the radio. Unfortunately, we don't have a radio person here to listen to those things, because obviously the transgressions do get transmitted on the radio. But unfortunately, we can't listen to that. Right, here we go then, over the line. I recognise that white helmet. That is the white helmet of Ronnie Harris. So Bill Harris in second place there. Steve Costin wondering how he's going to take the fight. Steve popped up to say hello a little bit earlier. And he just doesn't know where he's going to find the time to keep with those Harris boys. They're only 18.
Yeah.
Not even sure. I think 17, 18, something like that. Ronnie and Bill, both very young. And of course, being young, riding a bike, we were discussing yesterday, gives you a huge advantage. Steve Costin, though, is in a solid third place. And then is the first of the rookie mini twins, the impressive Jack Noble, the man who we did give the Vesra prize. We'd like to thank Hero from Vesra Pads for his attention. And Hero, I did email you again last night, so hopefully you have received that. Mitch Crown there in fourth, ahead of Kev Lilly. Then it's Brandon Wibley, third of the rookie mini twins, ahead of Rob Bryant. There's Dan Sales, Jack Bettis, then Hopkinson, Wolf Howarth. It's a long way down, Will, because he would have started at the back of the grid though, wouldn't he, Will? So actually, I say he's a long way down, but he just punted his way past 18 people on the opening lap there. Egginton making his way past 16 people as well. So there's some impressive rides from the back of the grid there, that's for sure. Well, we'll wait and see if Howard can get on terms with the top three. I wonder if he's given himself a bit too much of a handicap here.
Yeah, Ronnie Harris, he didn't seem to want to play with his brother or anybody else on the first lap. There's a 0.8 second head start, but it looks like they've managed to chip into that. It's really hard to tell whether Constantino up coming into the hairpin, but it looks like they've gained a bit back.
Now, I did just hear some chatter on the radio, and interestingly, that was just as they were coming out of the Fogarty S's there, so I wonder if we did hear a transgression at some point. Hard to tell, because we can't unfortunately listen to the radio.
We need a female commentator to multitask that. It's not possible for us, is it?
Or just somebody to come up here and listen to the radio for us and tell us what the hell's going on. Well, no change in the top three, and fair play to Steve Costin. He's hanging on to the Harris brothers there ahead of him. It is Bill with the fastest lap there in second place.
Yeah, and they have chipped into that lead, as I said. It's gone down 0.2 of a second from two brothers now.
Fastest in the second sector there, it is the rookie Noble. He's also hanging in there as well. If you look at the top five, have only got a couple of seconds between them.
Maybe he's put those Vesras in straight away.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, he talks to people who've used the Vesra pads, and they are genuinely impressed. Cool. So Max Hardy in particular, obviously reigning power bike champion, reigning Milano champion, I think he knows something about how to stop. He might
know how to stop a motorbike,
he was singing their praises. Maybe Tommy Phillips should give them a go.
Well, I was going to suggest that, but you just beat me to it.
Sorry, mate. Howard's pass on Wolf there as he continues his forward progress, but unfortunately the further up the field you get, the quicker people get, of course. And Howard's fastest lap is at 44, so he's still got a little bit of time to find there, because 41 is the hot pace now for the fastest man on the track, Bill Harris, who is still chasing after his brother, amongst others. You'll be pleased to know everything is running smoothly up here.
Right, as the leaders come round now, it's really concertinaed up. They are, well, almost neck and neck, and soon to be side to side, side by side on the way into Redgate. Was it? No, not quite. Looked like Bill was trying to make a move on Ronnie there, but he put it back into line and followed him through Redgate.
Okay, so local wildlife are getting a good feed in.
Yeah,
Steve Costin, fastest lap for Steve there. I thought he'd close down the gap between himself and Bill. He's doing a great job. He's definitely got his race face on. He's never won a race in this class, Steve. He was telling me a little bit earlier. He'd dearly love to tick that particular box. And his age is the same as the Harris brothers ahead of him combined. That's
Don't you do that when I'm on the grid, half the grid.
So Steve doing a great job there, opening up the gap between himself and Jack Noble, who's still doing quite well there. He's only 3/4 of a second behind. Mitch Ducran is up next. Jack Bettis made up 3 places on that particular lap because unfortunately Brandon Wibley got overtaken, loses second in the rookie mini twins there. Howard fans, I'm afraid Will is still going forward, but he's in the 45s that time round, so clearly things not 100% with that particular machine of his, or maybe Will himself. I didn't get a chance to see Will. He looked quite healthy when he came up to collect his medals last night, but I haven't had a chance to have a quick chat with Will, so I don't know what fate has befallen him.
As you said, Steve Costin, he's gone half a second quicker than yesterday already in this race.
Yeah.
And he's really making some inroads on the brakes down into both hairpins here. So
he's riding very well. I tell you what, though, look at Jack Noble behind him.
Yeah, he lost a bit on the way out, and Jack Noble's looking to take advantage of that on the way into Redgate. He's got the toe, and he's looking at the inside of it. I think he is close enough. He's making the move up into third, and he has made that stick.
That's cost them both quite a bit of time, I think. But it's good news to Jack Noble. He's not worried about the time, but it'd be interesting to see if Jack can get on touch with the guys ahead of him. That's a brilliant effort from Jack Noble. Very impressive stuff. Oh, somebody down there at the Goddard's hairpin. Another one of our rookie riders, unfortunately. He's gone down faster than Labour's popularity ratings in the polls last week. And that, unfortunately for him, is Jack Wolf, who goes down the order. And the marshals are there, as ever, quickly pick up the bike. Jack picks himself up, clambers over in the general direction of the fence. So nil point, unfortunately, for him. Leaders already up towards out of Coppers, I should say. And Harris Bill with the fastest sector time there of 49.40. But ahead of him, his brother does a PB of a 49.1. Costin behind is a 50.
Someone's down at the old hairpin by the looks of that.
Okay, another bit of chatter on the radio there.
Yeah, I can see the marshals running, but the rider is up and about by the looks of it, but the actual bike, etc., is out of shot.
Right. Order is as the last time we saw the leaders, with Ronnie ahead of Bill and Jack Noble. Steve Costin trying to find his way back past on the rookie. It's got to be painful having a rookie vest in front of you. It really has, even one as quick as Jack, to be fair, because he's running third overall in this particular race, which means he's comfortably leading the class race. Of course, over the line it is Bill Harris, fastest lap of the race once again, a 41.5.
Yeah, and you've got to throw a bit more praise at Noble there, because his fastest lap that he's just done, his PB, is only 0.05 away from the fastest lap of this race. Not bad going for the rookie in this class, up the head of the field.
And actually, we're talking about lap records, of course. He's done, what, a 41.5? Well, guess what? Will House, I'm afraid your name is not going to be in the program next year as the holder of the rookie lap record. So, looks like we found another remarkable rider in the... did a 42 yesterday and a 42. So, looking at the times in this race, mate, it's looking a little bit quicker. 40.6, though, for Bill Harris in the... second race yesterday, and I think, if I remember rightly, that gave him the lap record. Yes, it did. So that's Dave Twyfer's lap record. What's the quickest we've seen today so far, mate?
41.450 from Bill Harris, mate.
41.540. So basically, the rookie is going almost as quick as the lap record holder.
Yeah.
That is genuinely impressive stuff there from Jack Noble. Really is. So he's still holding off Steve Costin there in third place. Cran disappeared. Oh, a little bit wide there, was it? Yep, side by side for Costin and Noble on the brakes into Goddard's, but inside advantage there, I think, for Noble's going to pay dividends.
I think the scrap is pulling, the front two are pulling clear because of this third place scrap. But it's looking like there's going to be a scrap at the front in a minute, because I think Bill Harris is eyeing up the inside. Oh no, he's decided not to do it. I think he's lining him up for something later in the race there.
Yeah, I think so as well. He ain't got much later to go, mate. This is the last lap. There's literally a tenth of a second, 0.100 between them.
More commentating nonsense from me then.
Howarth again makes up some passes. Yeah, Mitch Ducran's running into problems there. I think he did hear some chatter on the radio, so I wonder if Mitch has decided to plant himself into the scenery, because he has not come across the line here as everybody goes past where he was before.
Yeah, you're right, mate. He's dropping through the timing chart.
I'm not sure where that is at all. Again, we're not blessed with lots of spotters and things like that. Did hear some chatter on the radio, which is usually a clue to something going on somewhere. Leaders up and out already of Coppers, heading back down the straight. I really wish we could see down the straight there, with too many buildings in the way. Just another little bit elevated. Here come the leaders there. That is Ronnie Harris. Bill Harris is lining him up.
And he's lining him up for the overtake into the hairpin. And he's up alongside, but he's had his nose wide straight across the front from his brother.
Will he get the exit on the run here? No, I think that's looking safe for Ronnie here. His brother's going to go. Oh, the parents must be right on edge there. Up we go. Jack Noble looking good. Glad we gave him the Bredsworth prize yesterday for being one of our top riders. He's definitely justified that, as Ronnie Harris does indeed take victory in the first of today's mini twin races. And
yeah, third place does go to Noble, with costing him fourth. And they have, they pretty much demolished the rest of the field.
Certainly have. Well, Jack Noble then will leave here with his name firmly implanted on the lap record chart. So that's yet another lap record.
Yeah, when you mentioned that earlier, I was looking at, because it's a bit colder today, but now the sun's come out. What you've got now is tarmac warming up. The tarmac's warming up from the sun, but the temperature's still a bit cold. So you've got that dense air, and now a warmer tarmac. It's good conditions to improve lap times.
Yeah. That air is denser than us two, mate. It's really,
I don't know. I think you're pushing it there, mate.
Okay, rest of the runners and riders making their way across the line there, and it was Steve Costin, as Rick mentioned, in fourth place there ahead of Jack Betters. Second of your rookies is Rob Bryant, and still an impressive performance there too, because he comes across the line in sixth place overall. Seventh is Evan Revan Kev Lilly. There we've got Brandon Wibley in eighth, Dan Sales in ninth, and Will Howard does round out your top 10 and claim seventh overall in the mini twin class. The reigning rookie champion, of course, but he'll I'm sure he's not got his mojo back yet, because it's not like the reigning mini twin rookie champion to be beaten by three rookie mini twins. No. Really, it's unusual. I've seen that. Then we've got Hopkinson, Egginton, Barrett, Fernley, Priestley, Elliott. That's Dennison, Johnson, Van Springle, Parsons, rounding out your top 20.